And here we have it, our traditional Migliaccio Napoletano that's eaten at Carnevale, which is the time between Ash Wednesday and Easter Sunday. Enjoy it. E saborite proprio. Love you guys. Bye. Hi, everybody, and welcome. We're approaching Easter, and it's Lent. So I thought it would be really nice to do something that's really traditional for this Lent time, which in Italian it's Quaresima. And what we eat in Naples around the time of Lent is Migliaccio Napoletano and a lasagna. And since I haven't done any sweets with you yet, I thought it would be really awesome to do a Migliaccio, which is a cake that's made out of farina and ricotta and a lot of delicious things, and it's traditional for this time of the year. So let's make our Migliaccio. What you're gonna need to make this delicious farina cake is 1/4 cups of water, 4 eggs, large. I like to use big eggs because you get more bang for your buck. We're gonna need 1 1/2 cups of ricotta cheese, fresh ricotta cheese, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, 7 ounces of farina. This is the farina that we have to cook on the stove top, not instant. We're gonna need salt for a pinch of salt, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, an orange peel. We're gonna need some vanilla, and we're gonna need this delicious Italian liqueur, which is called Strega. It means witch. And this really gives the Migliaccio that really delicious smell like you're in Italy. Strega. And we're also gonna need a 9-inch pie pan. Okay, we're gonna start by pouring our milk, water, our 2 1/4 cups of water, and our 2 cups of milk to medium heat. To this, we're gonna add our orange peel and our butter. Just gonna let this come to a simmer. We're now going to bring this mixture to a boil. Make sure the butter gets melted. And at that point, we will take out the orange. But I don't know if you notice it's kind of quiet because my Spielberg is not here right now. So I have somebody filling in for him, my very handsome husband, Joe, Jose. And there's a whole different dynamics here. You can see we've got this mixture. It's gotten to a boil. And I'm going to let it go for another moment or two just to make sure that all those flavors from this orange peel gets into my liquid, which will then get into my beautiful Migliaccio Napoletano. Okay, because we're really going to start mixing up this delicious cake, and I don't want to get anything on my sugar. Okay, so I lowered the heat a little bit because it was starting to boil over. So once you're at this point and the butter is melted, it started to boil, you can just lower it and bring it to a simmer for about another minute and a half, just until those flavors come out of that orange peel. Now that our orange rind has been boiling in this milk for a couple of minutes, I'm going to lower it very low. I'm going to get this orange rind out of here. We don't need it anymore. It's done what it needed to do. What we want to do now is add our 7 ounces of farina, and we're going to cook this up in the milk. So this is low, slow, and steady. And we keep churning as we go. And little any lumps to the side, get them all out. Got our farina cooking on a low heat, and it's going to cook about 4 or 5 minutes and thicken up. It's already thickening up. If you have any lumps, just crush them on the back with the spoon really beautifully. And this is what's going to give the cake its body and everything, this delicious farina that we're cooking up. Our farina has been cooking for 4 or 5 minutes, and it's nice and thick. So we can close this now, and we're going to bring it to a spot where it can cool off. So let that cool completely. In order for my farina to cool off a little quicker, I mean, I could have left it in the pot and let it sit for 6 hours, but I want to do this a little bit more quickly. Okay, I've got my mixing bowl with my 4 eggs and my sugar. And to this, I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to beat this with my electric beater until it's smooth and smooth. I have a nice sized mixing bowl, and what I'm going to do is start with my eggs. And here we go. I'm going to add the sugar, and then a teaspoon of vanilla. Into 390 degrees. These eggs with my mixer for a couple of minutes, and as you can see, they're light and pale and frothy, which is exactly what we want. In the meantime, I lined my pan with a little bit of parchment paper. Okay, now to this mixture of the eggs and the sugar, I want to add my pinch of salt. Really, the ingredient that is unbelievable, the strega. And we're just going to put one splash like that. It's going to make it smell delicious. It's going to make it feel like, actually like you're in Naples. Okay, now we're going to put our farina into this mixture. Spray the bottom of my pan with some cooking spray and a little oil. And I'm going to put my parchment paper. We're all together now. Look at this. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. But don't smell it when you make it because it's out of this world. Okay, so now we're going to pour our batter into this baking dish. È pronto il migliaccio per andare nel forno. I'm going to drop the oven now to 375. On 375. And when I poured my batter in, I had a little more batter than I would have liked. I didn't want it to be full because this tends to grow in the oven. I don't want any messes in your oven. So don't fill it to the tippy top. Just fill it, leave a quarter of an inch or an eighth of an inch. And we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to give that 40-50 minutes or until it's golden brown. Now we're going to prepare this beautiful migliaccio that we've made to prepare to be served. So I'm going to take a little doily. You can just sprinkle it with powdered sugar, but my husband likes me to make it very special like this. So in that case, I'm going to use the doily. But like I said, you can just sprinkle it right on top of your cake with a pattern. And we're just going to decorate it with some sliced strawberries. And here we have it, our traditional Migliaccio Napoletano that's eaten at Carnevale, which is the time between Ash Wednesday and Easter Sunday. Enjoy it. Es saborito, Love you guys. Bye.